Hello students, welcome to Drishti IAS. My name is Saloni Nandkyolier and today we are going to talk about the 100th Ramsar site of India. So on the occasion of the World Environment Day, our Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi declared that India got its 100th Ramsar site in the form of Prakash Narayan Bird Sanctuary, which is also known as Surha Tal, located in the Ballia district of Uttar Pradesh. So this definitely is a great news for India because Ramsar sites are your wetlands of international importance. Correct? Wetlands of international importance. Now these sites, they are rich in biodiversity, and once we get a wetland to be designated as a Ramsar site, then more and more efforts are going to be made for the conservation of that wetland, right? It is going to be more and more protected. So these are wetlands of international importance. 1971 Ramsar Convention is something that gave rise to such Ramsar sites. It gave rise to the designation of certain wetlands. Wetlands are your transitional zone, right, between the terrestrial ecosystem and the aquatic ecosystem. So they are naturally rich in biodiversity. They are also flood buffers, correct? Buffer zones. So they have a huge flora and fauna also, and they also help us in the flood management system, correct? So due to all these reasons, Ramsar sites are extremely important, and now India has received its 100th Ramsar site. We have declared the Prakash Narayan Bird Sanctuary to be our 100th Ramsar site. Just before that, the 99th also was in UP, that was Shekha Jheel. Shekha Jheel, that was also in UP, right? And now the 100th also is in UP. Now when we talk about the Prakash Narayan Bird Sanctuary, so the official name is this bird sanctuary, but there is also a local name. That local name is Surha Tal. Okay, Surha Tal. It was established in 1991. The area is somewhere around 35 square kilometers and it is managed by the Forest Department of Uttar Pradesh. Now, the type is, it's an oxbow lake. Okay, it is a floodplain oxbow lake of river Ganga. Now, what is an oxbow lake? We know that due to the meandering of rivers, these lakes are created. So, due to the meandering of rivers, this kind of a structure is created, and over a period of time, the water actually keeps on flowing like this, correct? Like this. And over a period of time, this meandering is going to deepen because these are all soft areas, these are floodplains. The meandering is going to deepen, and a point will come when these branches are going to meet, they're going to join each other, they're going to bump into each other, and once that happens, then the river is going to follow a more efficient route, and that route will be to move through the straight line. Instead of following the entire meandering path, it is going to follow a straight line, and when that happens, then the water supply is going to be cut off in the entire region. In this region, the water supply will be cut off. So we'll be left with something like this. This is going to be your oxbow lake, correct? And the river will now follow a straight path, a more efficient path. So this is what? This is an oxbow lake of river Ganga. And it's also rich in avifauna. Avifauna. It is rich in avifauna. What is avifauna? This is related to the huge diversity of birds that are found here. When we talk about the Prakash Narayan Bird Sanctuary, it has a huge diversity of birds. It sees a huge diversity of birds. So we also have the migratory birds, the winter birds that come in, and then we also have the resident birds. Okay, so resident birds like lapwings and kingfishers and herons are also there, and migratory birds also come in. So it is very rich in bird biodiversity, in the bird diversity. So avifauna is the term that we use for this bird sanctuary, and now more and more conservation efforts are going to be made for the protection of this wetland, because this wetland is a wetland of international importance. It is a Ramsar site. Okay, so that was all for this video. Now we'll practice a question for prelims. Consider the following statements regarding Prakash Narayan Bird Sanctuary or Surha Tal. 1. It is located in Ballia district of Uttar Pradesh. 2. It is an oxbow lake formed in the floodplain of Ganga river. 3. It has recently been designated as a Ramsar site. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? A. 1 and 2 only, B. 2 and 3 only, C. 1 and 3 only, or D. 1, 2 and 3. Please attempt this question and provide your answers in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe. and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.